Hey everybody, I am Ryan Maxwell Angor, and I sound like shit because I'm not allowed to have my medicines until Tuesday, so sorry, my lungs are kind of crap. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy for about an hour. So, we're finally back to the main quest. We can finally do quests. Wait. Yeah, we can mostly do quests, I hope. Hi, I'm Eisenbard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word, I'll do all I can to see the victims safely returned. Okay. Eisenbard of Camp Drybone is seeking help to solve the mystery of missing persons. Let's get right to it. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on those lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but the light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of crawlers at the church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before the Mongols catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. Well willing, you may even learn something of what the Amalja seek in the area. Alright. So in terms of news, nothing really newsworthy. Just big fucking migraine. Really big fucking migraine. Chip damn near pulled my arm out of socket. The weather's been dog shit. It actually rained today. My birthday's on Monday, the 5th. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been pretty quiet, more or less. So we'll knock out an hour of this. I will have my dinner of a piece of pie. Derek got me an apple pie from Costco. That was nice of him. For the aforementioned birthday. Good to see you return. We were able to just secure the remains of our fallen. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing has all been confirmed, but I sense there's more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day. And even if it were one among them, how would we best discover whom may be implicit in these vanishings? Who writes like that? Eisenbard aims to turn his investigation to the common folk. Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. It may be among them that we find the reasons for their vanishing. God forbid it so. There's a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write you a note showing for him. Else he's not like to speak to you. If by rough sort you mean rapist, then yes. Well, God be damned, you're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Old Law. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Eisenberg. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before with all the disappearances. You go talk to them for yourself if you don't believe me. Please, sir, just leave me be. Fuckers are hard to reach. Devious derelict. I have nothing to say but this. Thou'll take who or whatever's been feeding on us low folk. What do you want with me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. I did it. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folks getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply have to move to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Welcome back, Ryan. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from August. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps they speak freely to their gods, and the clergy may know something of use. Eisenbard would like you to learn from the clergy. We'd know what the common folk speak to their gods. We'd no better place to ask than at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. As long as you're headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none other than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquez. He tends the graves of the lich yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Fuck. Hey, it's Sid. Hi, Marquez. Yes, a body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek a place of burial, there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path the lame to rest there. They all walk in Thal's room. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you, but maybe Sister Orson can. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Orson within the church walls. Oh, there she is. Maybe you've done us the service of bearing a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Eisenberg when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing tribe-owned inhabitants. It's true I'm closer to the people than any other of the Order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they do wish to speak to their keeper Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquez would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man named Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquez soon. fuck are you doing there, bro? Don't you fuck with me, game. Thank you, Ryan. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Ryan? My pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungust more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion that common folk speaking their secrets only to those in the service of gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better take the pious unawares than she who takes confession? The good sister Orson herself. Orson, she wouldn't, she couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquez, I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face somewhere before. I love they just throw wild accusations, man. That's fucked up, man. Yay! Isambard is concerned about the questions surrounding Sister Orson's integrity. Sister Orson, it cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own. It is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, it couldn't be. It couldn't be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is but one child in particular she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy and see if you can glean something from him about Orson's activities. And now there's another quest to do. But... ah, there it is. Caitlin of Camp Drybone looks like a woman in need of meat. Oh, it's you again. What impeccable timing. Well, you needn't worry. I'm not going to ask you to put down any more mongrels on my dead fiancé's behalf. My fiancé is survived by a brother, though. He puts up at the Golden Bazaar, and he asked that I bring him a load of tuco meat. I'd see to it myself, but as you well know, I must stay here to send adventurers on mongrel hunts until every last one of the bloody beasts in yours is dead. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, would you care to fell some tucos and obtain 5 chunks of the meat? Once you have enough, please deliver them to my late fiancé's brother, Benegar, at the Golden Bazaar. Oh, okay. Yes, that should be fine. Central, Eastern, Southern, Outer, Corthus, South Shroud, North Shroud, Corthus, Eastern Thanalin, the Burning Wall. God damn it, I just want to get my fucking mount. And I'd very much like it if my head had stopped pounding. Truthfully, this probably won't be a very long stream. Recording, whatever. There's that. Yes. I would like to do Cyberpunk later. We'll see how that goes. But I really would like to get an hour done. Or at least get done with getting my men. Where's that damn Tuco Tuco meat I asked Caitlin to bring? It won't be long before my patrons arrive. Caitlin has sent you. Excellent. This is more than enough. Some miners have come to stay at the bazaar while they prospect the area for mithril deposits. They value quantity over quality, so I'll be serving them a feast of this piss-poor meat. By the by, please don't tell me Caitlin is still standing at that same spot in Drybone sending adventurers out to slay mongrels. I told her no number of mongrel pelts or heads will bring my brother back to us. I've moved on with my life. It's past time she did the same. Lulula of the Golden Bazaar wants the vandalous imps terrorizing her dig site to be put down. I thought miners were hard and rugged souls. I had no idea they could be so craven. You look like someone who could handle himself. Care to kill some pests for a lolly-fallen lady? I'm supposed to be leading a dig among the ruins east to here for mithril deposits, but once the miners I hired saw the vandalous imps in the area, they all turned tail and fled. Slay some of the bloody buggers from me, would you? 4 dead imps should keep the others away and put the miners' minds at ease. Vinegar needs some help finding help. How in the hells can he be wandering around without aught to do? There's opportunity here at the Golden Bazaar as there hasn't been in years. I speak of the massive mithril deposit, of course. The miners I fed before are only the beginning. More and more of them will flock here in the coming week. Mark my words. Until now, we've been nothing more than a small settlement. Now the sky's the limit. An inn with mithril miners to come to would be worth a fortune, mark my words. And I mean for that fortune to be mine. The problem I've had is I need bodies to help me build the inn, but I can't seem to find any who are willing. I've drawn up these hiring notices, hoping they might help. Would you mind getting me started by posting 5 of them up in prime locations? Sure. Starting to get a fucking head of steam. Oh god. Dude, nobody's gonna notice that shit. Where's the other one? Ah, there it is. You know what actually is a little house? A wee house. There you go. You posted all 5, you're a 12 cent, but I truly don't want to let this chance pass by. Here, take 5 more hiring notices and see them straight in the hands of whatever folk you see loitering about. No, I don't have a moment to talk about that. Wait, what's this then? Hiring hands to build a new inn? Well, that's bloody welcome news. I came here after hearing there might be mithril in these parts, but the inn's all full, and I've been living out of a tent. Suppose I could lend a hand helping in building inns before I start digging mines. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy? Vinegar needs work done, does he? Seems more minor in the bazaar of late. I reckon that's got something to do with it. Rumor has it there's mithril in the ground around here, too. Wonder if there's any truth to it. I'm bored out of my gourd. Is there no work to be had in this godforsaken place? Vinegar's looking for a lot, he says. I've done some woodworking in my day. Might well be he's got use for me. What's this now? Ugh, letters. Never learned them. Can't you just read it to me? Vinegar is building a new inn, no doubt to accommodate all the new people coming to the bazaar in recent days. Taking advantage of the new foot traffic is a right fine idea. Oh, I have no intention of helping them, of course, but perhaps there's even greater profit to be had in stocking up the food stores. Bitch. Uncombed urchin. Please, Sister Orson went out on all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and others side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went to look for it. But what are the monsters outside hurt her? Please, help. Oh, there's another guy. You have work? Carpenters, thank the gods. I was afraid there'd be naught but mining jobs here. It's my vocation to be sure, but a man needs some variety now and then. I'll have myself a word with this Vinegar fellow. Well done. Thanks to you, I have a feeling I'll have the hands I need to see my inn built. I was in a dark place after my brother died, but now I'm going to breathe life back into this bazaar. Vinegar has another task. There's work to be done. You haven't let me down so far. Don't start now. A miner recently came from Amagina and Sons and wants a sample of stone from the eastern ruins. I have a mind to give him 5 slabs of cloud marble from the invisible city, and I need you to get them. Showing these to him would not guarantee a continued influx of miners to the bazaar. Dude's a go-getter, I'll give him that. Shit. Come on, you fucking thing. So there's Orson. Get aided. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. I spoke with the child. Yes, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. We'll see it safely back to him. What? There it is. Where'd the fucking music go? Four. Ah, found it. All right. You're doing good. Stupid eyes. Sorry, boy chick. I don't give a shit. You adventurers never cease to prove your worth. Now I can get those cowardly miners back to doing the only thing they're good for, digging. The mithril veins are still no more than rumors, but if every miner flees at the slightest sign of danger, we'll never know for sure. I need to hire you on a regular basis to call those bloody imps. Here will be quite a while yet before any proper mining can be done. Have you gotten all the cloud marble samples I need? So this is the cloud marble I've heard so much about. God, look at the glimmer. I must admit, I'd never seen it for myself. I'd only heard tell. Now I see why mithril rumors have risen. Now you listen to me, you bloody rock. The Golden Bazaar is counting on you. If this talk of mithril turns out to be a farce, I swear by the 12 I'll dig up every last pebble of you, grind you into powder, and sell you to the Chocobo stables to sop up piss and runny shite. Ahem, yes. Well, sorry about that. It's just ever since the war saw it, the road to Alamigo cut off, the Bazaar has fallen on tough times. It is a waypoint choked off from its way and is now little more than a point. But I will not let it be so. I'm going to make the Golden Bazaar golden once more. From there, I'll become one of the richest men in Thanalan. Then I'll finally be able to give Caitlin a life those mongrels stole from her. She held on to the memory of my brother for so long she'd become blind to the people who care for her. People like, well, her. I don't suppose you can keep that last bit from her, can you? Lululo of the Golden Bazaar once more seeks an adventure to kill the beast that vexed her. Seems the 12 are intent on plaguing me all my days, before with imps, now with earth sprites. I ordered a haul of digging tools from a merchant to the north. He was headed down to the Black Shroud when the earth spirits overtook him. Luckily, he was able to escape to Camp Drybone. I need you to make the road safe. Put down 3 of these earth sprites to keep the others at bay and ease the minds of any traveling merchants. Once the deed's done, find the merchant at Camp Drybone and tell him to bring his haul the rest of the way here. Yeah, bro, I don't care. Oh. And there we go. I hear a chippy. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's keep going. Now, I still don't know how long I'll go for. It's about 4:15. But I'd like to get my mount. So we'll see how that goes. Where the fuck is the damn music? There should be music. Oh, there it is. You fought off the sprites. God bless you for that, stranger. Lululo will have her tools. I fled here out of fear for my life, but I've come to regret that. Have you taken a look about? There are bodies littering the ground. Dead bodies. I've no desire to stay here any longer than I must. Once I see to my bird's fit for travel, I'll be making for the Golden Bazaar. Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods pretend. I'll secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Isambard seems to have a message from you for Thancred. Well, I'm well glad I reserved that inroad for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make full recovery. But now on to the matter at hand. Thanker came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. I find the distinct lack of music troubling. All this transit. Ah, there you are, Ryan. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Eisenbart said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. False though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Ryan. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? What a queer leaflet. So yeah, that's where I'm going to stop, is after I've beaten the primal. That's a good place to stop. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge at the hands of your children. Looks like some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Naldthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. At least the heat isn't too bad, but the humidity is awful. And that is making my lungs hurt. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be streaming, but whatever. Or making videos. I'm never going to use that shit. Probably going to keep fucking up my outro, too. Just is what it is. Alright. The Savior comes again, to which I owe the honor of this day. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order in order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Ryan. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt and an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Eisenbart what we've learned. God damn it. Posing as a priest, think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Ryan. I should keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Eisenbard wants you to help you identify and apprehend the false priest. I'm afraid I've not seen any unusual activity, nor have any in this camp given me cause to doubt them, but unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. You're not in despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets and bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Ryan and me serve with like by posing as impoverished soul in need of succor. I dare hope this will yield us the answers we seek. It'll be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, as long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Ryan, so as to lay the foundation for our little play, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived in camp and we are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Eisenbard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Yeah, that's us. We're homeless, all right. Yep. Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should join your fellows out upon Northern Sandgate. I preach the teachings of Azima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of her honey of her wisdom? Azima is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to the light, ye child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. And I was about to get to the good part. Looking for what you say, sorry, but we don't have any openings. So get out of here so I can finish my story. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone, and see to it that you don't make a nuisance of yourself. But the whole fucking point is for me to make a nuisance of myself. What is it? Gods, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomever you like. Why don't you keep your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at dry bone? You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Ryan. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. Though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor of a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Alright. wish I had more to say, but I really don't. Fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, Ryan. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Deity's child, from me, know you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nalthal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nal. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of the atrocious performance, you would have made a god-awful mummer, Ungust. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me, I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well, I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm, plunder, and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja and hoped of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for the crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence, you could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak! The pay was good. What'd you say? The coin was good. I could sell wool meat a score of lifetimes and not see if a fraction of the Amalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Ooh-ah, not you again. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that, I swear. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe that. Aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter, there'll be time enough to learn the truth. Sob. Ryan, be a good man and take word to these developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still out there somewhere. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Oh, this is that other dungeon. The level 50. There's an impish conspiratorial look about Eileen, and when enters aloud, she would sighed. Heard we were in the same trade. You're in better shape than me, though. A mishap at the Wanderer's Palace nearly did me in, but boy, was it worth it. Calamity drained near half the water from Bronze Lake, and there it was, an ancient temple of ocean. Why is it called a palace then? Beats me, I just went in looking for treasure, me and me feller. It was like a dream, that's what it was like. The water hadn't done a thing. There were gold-framed mirrors, bright as the moon. We gazed upon ourselves, draped in chains of pearl, dancing on a floor of marble and malachite, like a king and queen, me and my feller. A daring-do adventurer like yourself wouldn't say no to a chance like that, now would you? Tell you what, go down to the docks west of Camp Bronze Lake and talk to Abazi Shirazi. He used to be a boon companion of mine. He'll ferry you to the palace. Ugh, I hate eyelashes. Hardest fucking time getting some bastards out. Alright, Minfilia. Welcome back, Ryan. I'm pleased you and Thancred have been getting along. I see, you've done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Minfilia would like you to meet a distinguished individual. If we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. He's renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the greater benefit of the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. He has ever found at his camp in central Thanalin, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way will become clear. All this fucking running around. Oh, shit. Went the wrong goddamn way. Yep, looks like we'll make it to doing the first primal fight, and that'll be it for me today. At least for Final Fantasy. Who has Uplander come to tent ring of Mutamix Bubblypot? Fighty Tools drinks in Airy Self. When full of Airy Self, Fighty Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia. If materia join with other Fighty Tool, and Big Eyes, Fighty Tool gain powers of Airy Self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. What in the fuck is your people's problem? Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes? Fighty Tool is unstrung as Eating Tool. Make good teach show of power of materia. Materia Master. Now, Eyes of Uplander, point at Fighty Tool. Yes, Materia will join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of Materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It's created by drawing out the etheric constituents or a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from something that would struggle to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia, then Uplander best fill brain case with knowledge of crafty making. With the knowledge of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowledge of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix. Okay. Oh, those are ear holes. Now what's all this then? Hello there, adventurer. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a Psalm by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to me like an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just the place that'll offer it to you. Tucked away in a corner of eastern Thanalan lies Halatali. In this there you'll find all the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years past as a training ground for gladiators. Calamity laid ruin to it, though, as it did to most things. Now Halatali is a shadow of its former self, but in the dark of that shadow lurks wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skill and refine your technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the flames who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak to one Papa Joni near the entryway. These fucking names. Welcome back. What a remarkable difference a single piece of material can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one may need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I'm sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Material may well give you the edge you need, Ryan, so make it your ally. Now it's time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak to me when you are ready. I'd like you to assist the Immortal Flames. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe their meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Ryan. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Silent's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, partake yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light like crystal. More teleports. Fucking Brad, are you having fun, bro? Ah, you're Ryan Angor of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware of their man, Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Knowing the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place in the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds, right? Let's make sure that it does. Now we take a chocobo up north. Then we go do the big event. Alright. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that migraine is really starting to kick up. Definitely need to go for a walk soon. Yeah, at least it gets my last lap of the day early. Fucking Ungust. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good, we make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Yes, sir. Fucking lizards. Wah! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the Immortal Flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Gah ha ha. Ah, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd like to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Well. Yep, this is the way to go. Really? That's pretty funny. Why am I moving so slow? There we go. What a fucking mess. Put up your weapons or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you. Bring him. The rest of you, march. Traitorous scum. Here the Amalja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. I wonder how many people are on. I mean, they're busy. Oh! I can do it this way. A party of NPCs instead, yes. It'll be slower, but it'll be more cinematic? And the fucking other people won't have to wait for me, at least. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, God of the Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhood. If it pleases you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. Ah, the traitors. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions, feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Oh, mighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my bread. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Yeah, fuck you. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as a vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art the goddess. Thou art of the godless blessed's number. Paragons warned of thine important kind. The existence is not to be suffered. Whoosh! He big mad. sure is slow. Man, I finally get to use limit break. We shall poke. There we are. Yeah, fuck your god. Shit. That'll work. Flashbang. Pray forgive my lateness. It was delayed by a congregation of Amalja's zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Phew. See, the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Ryan. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I never would have left you to face it alone. You've been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybones, shall we say. This way, sir. So that was the mighty Ifrit. What a disappointment he was. The readings were nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking old Dawn interference into account. I should know better than to rely on 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles of court. We've only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia, promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any readings worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective, yet I find I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You've been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, you are a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Thinking about it. Ah, there you are. Come, rest a while. You have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath for a time. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use, to you or the abductees. They may be a whole body, but the same cannot be said of their minds, for once a man is tempered. Ah, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Gifford is slain, and by your hand no less. This is the deed of no ordinary individual, Ryan. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary, on the contrary. I have long suspected that you may have the potential to shape the fate of the realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't accept my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Waking Sands when you're good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. So now we have to go back to there. Alright, so that is where I'm going to stop it here today. I hope you all enjoyed it. And hey, we made it past an hour. Always lovely. I have been Ryan Maxwell Anger, and I didn't fuck up the outro, and I will see you all next time.